a short corner kick, receives the ball back and plays it back to Paredes. Here comes another deep cross, and it's just over the bar. Header from Angel Di Maria. He's claiming another corner. Has the referee agreed? I think he has. Di Maria, I don't even think it was onside when he went for that header. In fact, the last touch came off Oliver Sonner, so it will be another corner kick for Di Maria to take. I don't think he's going to go short with this one. Over it comes. It's a dangerous ball. It just seems to evade everybody inside the 6-yard box. And it's gone out over the other side for a Peruvian throw, but a really dangerous ball in from Di Maria, and can't believe no one got a touch there. Otamendi was particularly close, as was Lautaro Martínez. Peru hanging on for the moment. Again, struggling to get out of their own half, but the ball is just pumped forward. And it's an easy gallop this time for Gallese. Argentina supporters shaking and waving their hands as they like to do so much. It was such a popular celebration for them during the 2022 World Cup. Great voice, good spirits. No wonder their team already safely through to the quarterfinals of the Copa América. Ball field now to Paredes. He plays a short pass, which is then chips towards Otamendi. Now Tagliafico. 1-2 between him and Paredes. Midway inside Argentina territory. Herman Petzela. Otamendi once more. Argentina taking their time in possession. It's playing some square passes along the back line. Plenty of movement ahead of Otamendi. It does use Montiel once again. Petzela. Peru just standing off Argentina at the moment. Edison Flores and Paulo Guerrero, the first men forward, but I was going to say they're not putting Argentina under too much pressure, but then the ball that did go forward was a little bit loose. Peru briefly cut it out, but now it's at the feet of Martinez. Ball in field is a good one to Leandro Paredes, but it was Garnacho, the man who played it, who was caught. And the referee, despite Argentina keeping possession, has decided to give a free kick, and tempers are starting to boil over here a little bit. It was a poor and quite late challenge by Corto on the Manchester United man. Again, the referee deciding not to take a card from his pocket. Di Maria standing over the free kick. It's wide on the left wing. This is where you need that left-footed curl of his. Angel Di Maria, over it comes the ball, and it's too deep. It's gone sailing over everybody's heads and out for a Peru throw-in, 10 yards, not even that, from their own corner flag. We've had 10.5 minutes of this game. We await our first goal. Argentina have made us wait for their goals in this Copa América. 2 in the second half against Canada on the opening night, and a very late winner. We only bowled the game against Chile, but maybe they'll build something early here, because Petzela has found Garnacho. Garnacho inside the area. Can he get the shot away? He can, but it's gone well wide, but it did deflect. Again, the Peru players are protesting. I thought it had just skewed off Garnacho's boot at first, so perhaps the Peru players have a little bit of a point, but the referee is the one whose call is going to count. And there will be a corner, this one over on the far side, so it's going to be an in-swinger this time from the man who scored goal number 2 in the 2022 World Cup final, Angel Di Maria, who gives the signal. The assistant just making him wait for the referee's whistle. And now over it comes. Another dangerous one, and then once again, somehow nobody can get onto it, and Otamendi is incredibly frustrated with himself. He knows that was a real chance. Carlos Zambrano has stayed down for Peru amongst the melee, but I think that's three times now where Angel Di Maria has sent a dangerous ball into the box, and it looks more difficult for it to miss everybody in the area, but miss it once again it has. And we have got a brief stoppage in play now because Zambrano really does look in a bit of bother. It's down inside his own 6-yard box. It's sat up now. I think the referee realises he's going to be okay to continue. Party atmosphere continuing in the stands, despite the fact it's still very early on in this game. Oh, Zambrano was bumped into somewhat, that's putting it lightly, by Nicolas Otamendi. Instructions being given on the sidelines by Peru's Jorge Fossati. Uruguayan coach, very experienced, in his 70s. It's just his 7th match in charge of Peru, having taken over around Christmas time. We are back underway. Pity challenge from Montiel on Brian Reina. The ball goes out of play, and the two just having words with each other, getting right up in each other's faces. This game really is being played at quite a physical tempo. Now Reina has gone down. Another little nudge from Montiel. The referee, I think, just calling for calm here. I don't know what was said in the build-up or what has caused such a heated atmosphere in this game, but it really hasn't started off very pleasantly. 40 minutes of it have gone. We haven't had a shot from either team other than that deflected one, Garnacho's, a few moments ago. Ball was played back by Peru to the goalkeeper Gayassi, who clears away. Now it's Alejandro Garnacho on the left-hand side for Argentina. And once again, it looked like he got free, but the referee deciding to pull play back and award Argentina the free kick from just inside the Peru half of the field. Paredes and Petzela combining. Montiel now back to Herman Petzela. Plays for Real Betis in Andalusia. Long ball forward, then just nodded back neatly by Angel Di Maria, but the pass from Montiel into the area was a bit poor. But they have won it back with Paredes forward to Lautaro Martínez. In forward now is Giovanni Lo Celso, wide to Di Maria, just waiting for the run on his outside from Ezequiel Palacios. Better from Argentina now, moving the ball quicker. Palacios again now out wide to Di Maria. They've been forced to retreat to the halfway line, the two centre-backs in combination. Wide now to Garnacho. Out wide to the right-hand side, Montiel. Di Maria out there as well for company. Just building through the passes at the moment, Argentina. For Lautaro Martínez, so it's not coming his way at the moment. Garnacho in field. A little bit untidy from Argentina. A couple of hospital passes, but they've got away with them thus far. Montiel now. Otamendi, as he spotted the run down the right-hand side of Montiel. He had, but the ball wasn't going to reach him. It's a poor lofted pass over the top. Didn't have enough power on it. And eventually the ball goes out of play. Peru throw, more or less on the halfway line. before it comes in down the line. But it won't reach a Peru attacker, and Argentina could potentially break here. They've got another man down in the middle now, Argentina. To his feet. Ezequiel Palacios gets, it's gone out of play for another Peruvian throw. Sergio Pena receives the ball thrown onto the field, but his attempt to pass forward is really sloppy. Argentina regain control. A late challenge. The referee doesn't care for this one. Then Lautaro Martínez is knocked to the ground, but referee again says play on. Peru can attack through the middle. And then, was that a cross, was that a shot? I'm not really sure what it was from the edge of the box from Edison Flores. I think he was trying to combine with Paulo Carrera, but the ball just ran on through to Emi Martinez, and I don't remember Emi Martinez having a touch of the ball before that one in the 18th minute. Barely even seen him on my screen. That is 18 minutes gone now. Still Argentina 0, Peru 0. Square over to Nicolas Tagliafico. Mendy and Petzela combine for playing a short pass forward to Leandro Paredes. Now Gonzalo Montiel, the man who scored the winning penalty in the 2022 World Cup final, being on loan this season at Nottingham Forest. Palacios trying to combine with Di Maria, but Di Maria's run a little bit too early down the right hand side, and he has been caught offside. Free kick then for Peru, deep inside their own half. Goalkeeper Pedro Paese is going to be taking it. Paese these days playing for Orlando City, just down the road really. He's playing in his adopted home state. He's winning his 109th cap this evening. Very, very experienced man. There's a few Centurions on the field this evening. Ball one in the middle of the park by Peru. Trying to bring it forward is Sergio Pena. He just gets a little nibble in the back. The referee awards the free kick. Chance, first time in the game really, the chance for Peru to loft the ball into the box. It's a good 45 yards out, this free kick, on the Peru left hand side. The angle is probably just about good enough for a cross. Lopez and Pena seem the most interested in this one. Argentina keeping a very high offside line, a good 6 yards outside their area. It will be Lopez to try and float this one in by the looks of it, or is he going to leave it in the end for Sergio Pena? It is Lopez in the end towards the back post, and the header up into the air and over the top by Carlos Zambrano, who was lurking at the back post. No one got tight to him, but he couldn't make the most of that header, just planted his feet, got right underneath it and just lofted it well over Emi Martinez's goal. Ball landing on the roof. The net, that is, not roof of the stadium. Paredes and Celso combining, getting balls, Herman Petzela as well. Paredes once more 35 yards out in a central position. Herman Petzela drifting over to the left hand side. They look for Alejandro Garnacho over the pass from Tagliafico, wasn't the best, but he will get a second chance. Garnacho tied to the left wing. Another strong tackle though comes in from Aldo Corto. Back by Argentina now on the halfway line. Quick passing in Paredes. Petzela and Tagliafico. They try to slip it through, and has Martinez stayed onside? Oh, that's a great save. If he well, the flag goes up now. Wouldn't have counted from Lautaro Martínez. I think he knows it as well. Just trying to curl the ball beyond the goalkeeper Gallese, who stayed big. Yeah, good yard or two offside there. Lautaro Martínez, after the ball was slipped through to him. Still a decent save by Gallese, nonetheless. Lautaro Martínez off the bench to score in both games so far. Both of his goals coming just before the 90-minute mark. He's getting his opportunity to start this evening with Lionel Messi being rested. Not sure if he's going to play any part at all this evening. Lionel Messi have a thigh problem against Chile in the first half last time. Continued on. With Argentina already safely through. No point in risking their main man. They don't need to. The clock says 23 minutes and the scoreboard says Argentina 0, Peru 0. The other game being played at the same time today, of course, in this group, Canada against Chile, being played in Orlando. Canada with 3 points on the board after losing to Argentina and then defeating the Peruvians. Chile and Peru just a point each, and they draw with each other. So lots of work for Peru to do, having to sit back and defend because Angel Di Maria's got the ball on the right hand side. Gets his head up and drifts in field, but has to play the ball back to the Argentina defence that is camped on the halfway line. Otamendi wide again to Di Maria. He's going to try and take on Edson Flores. Needs a bit of support, finds it in Paredes. Lo Celso linking up well. Now over to Garnacho inside the area, tries to cut in field, then goes back out wide, and eventually Peru get enough bodies in front of him to thwart that attack. Florian taken quickly by Tagliafico to Garnacho. Paredes again, square to Petzela. Montiel. Petzela again. Denies Paredes. Slips a little pass through to Lo Celso, who was then tugged from behind. Now the referee spots it and awards Argentina a free kick. More protests from the Peruvians. I'm not sure if they have much of a case this time. Paredes and Di Maria, the two most interested in this free kick. This one is in shooting range, 25 yards out. Just to the left as Argentina look at it of Peru's goal. There's a three-man wall for Peru. Something's entertained Lionel Messi as he watches on from the substitutes bench. He definitely would have enjoyed a crack at this one. Paredes and Di Maria deciding who should be taking this in the absence of Mr. Messi. It's going to be Paredes with his right foot or Di Maria with his left to try and curl this one over. It's now a four-man Peruvian wall. It will be Paredes to strike. It's a great strike. It's a good save. Where's it going to land? It's all very scrappy. It's gone out. I think it's gone out for a goal kick in the end. And Gallese did well to get across to that, made the save. He just palmed the ball really into a dangerous area, but beautiful free kick from Leandro Paredes. Look, it was heading for the top corner. Such a cool, calm strike from Paredes. Scored 5 goals for Argentina in his time. This cap number 64. It's been a year since his last Argentina goal. That will come in against Indonesia. Still, we remain goalless. That was our first shot on target of the game. Argentina with 81% of the possession thus far. Peru a measly 19. And it's only growing for Argentina because they're on the ball again. Tagliafico linking up with Palacios. Back to Emi Martinez, and I think that was his second touch of the ball after 27 minutes. The field again for Paredes, who goes cross field, but it's cut out and headed out of play. Argentina throw on the halfway line. Tagliafico takes. Otamendi finds him again. Lo Celso to Lautaro Martínez. Montiel forward to Di Maria, back inside from Di Maria to Paredes, and onto him. Lovely flick behind by Lo Celso, but it was just behind Lautaro Martínez. And then we've had another late challenge, and finally we've seen the first yellow card of the evening. It's been shown to Guerrero of Peru as Paredes played that ball forward. He was caught very late by Paulo Guerrero, another of the really experienced players in this Peru lineup, and like Lautaro Martínez, came off the bench in the first two games. He's been given a start this evening. Free kick taken by Di Maria. That was a bit of a waste, really. He just floated it into the area, and it was a really easy catch in the end for Gallese. There was only one target, really, Lautaro Martínez. Or he could have waited there, Di Maria, to really build something. Farmhouse opportunity. Really long boot forward from Gallese. Play breaks down there in the middle of the park now for Peru. Argentina maintain the usual pattern that this game has shown. Total Argentinian dominance of ball possession, but not exactly a lot of chances to speak of so far. That's a loose pass this time from Paredes, one in the middle by Sergio Peña. Now Oliver Sone trying to turn away from the challenges is Peña, and he's drawn the foul from Lautaro Martínez on the halfway line. Trying to gain an extra few yards there, Peña. I think the referee was not particularly pleased about that, and he has to lay the ball back, and it will be Carlos Zambrano. And now it's his turn to just chuck the ball a few yards too far forward, and again the referee makes him go back. In the end, Zambrano takes a short free kick to Wilder Cartagena, then gets it back from him. 1-2 then with Sone. Over the top down the right hand side, which was one for Reina to chase. Getting across quickly was Nicolas Otamendi. Oliver Sone with a throw in then for Peru, left with the edge of the Argentinian penalty area. Showing for it is Paulo Guerrero. Peña infield to Guerrero again, who's gone down 25 yards out, and the referee, I think, has given the decision against Guerrero. Referee believing he went down a little bit too softly there. Had he won the free kick, it would have been a great shooting chance for Peru. Free kick would have been around 25 yards out had it gone their way. As it happens, it went Argentina's way, and they're the ones passing up to the halfway line. Ball laying back to Tagliafico. Now Lo Celso. man Petzela caught in two minds somewhat, then threads the pass forward. Going down this time, it's Paredes by the looks of things. Ezequiel Velasquez, my apologies. Free kick for Argentina. Taken by Montiel. There it is. Palacios, Tagliafico. Argentina working the ball to the left wing with Alejandro Garnacho. His pass, not the best either. It goes past Tagliafico and has to be picked up by Otamendi. Square to Petzela, 1-2 between him and Leandro Paredes. Man Petzela again. His first involvement in the whole competition. Tested really so far in a defensive manner. Down the line then from Tagliafico to Garnacho. He's trying to run at Oliver Sonne. Gets held up briefly at least. Quick passes now between Lo Celso and Paredes, and then that ball from Lautaro Martínez was just behind Tagliafico as he continued to run forward, and that's where that attack ends. Peru have themselves a throw deep inside their own half of the field on their right hand side. Of course, the concern there for Jorge Fossati inside, holding on for the moment at least. Reina on the left wing, he gets crowded out. Great tackle this time by Alejandro Garnacho. He looks for the crossfield pass. Over on the far side was Di Maria, who puts his hand up to say, yeah, that was the right idea, kid. But it just deflected away from him and nicely into the path of the goalkeeper Gallese, who is still in possession of the ball. Now he can sit away. To the Peru left hand side, led on by Marcos Lopez, so he can't find a teammate. Cleared out of play. Correct, Peru down the line. They got themselves another throw. No, they haven't. Another waste there really from Peru. Trying to be a little ostentatious with their attempts to get the ball forward quickly. They were just a bit more patient on it, then they could really be causing Argentina some problems here. They have won the ball back again on the halfway line, and once again pass forward to Sergio Peña. He tries an elaborate set, it doesn't come off, and they lose possession of the ball. Argentina's Emi Martinez bowls it out to Ezequiel Palacios. Now Lautaro Martínez. Argentina bringing the passes together down the right hand side before Di Maria went on one of his trademark runs. And then he was upended. Looks like the referee's just showing his second yellow card of the evening. That time it was Wilder Cartagena who caught Di Maria on the top of the foot. There's confirmation Wilder Cartagena has been booked, joining Paulo Pereira in being shown a yellow card by our Mexican referee. We're inside the last 10 minutes of the first half. Free kick then for Argentina on their right hand side. There it is. It's going to swing this one over. Comes, it's just flicked on and flicked wide. More claims of corners for Argentina, but I think those claims more in hope than expectation. Not sure who got the flicked header on there from that free kick. There's a rather large melee of bodies inside the Peru penalty area. It did not amount to anything in the end. Goal kick to be taken by Gallese. That save from Valverde's free kick was his fourth of the tournament. Clean sheet against Chile as well, of course, on that 0-0 draw. Beaten only by Canada's Jonathan David so far in the tournament. It's not bad going for the 34-year-old. Peru now win possession back inside the middle of the park, and then the long ball forward easily read by Emi Martinez, and the attack was over as quickly as it started. And Giovanni Lo Celso now is on the rampage down the left-hand side. He goes out wide to Garnacho, whose first touch let him down somewhat, and he was always trying to make up for it, and he loses possession. And it's Peru's turn to try and play their way out of trouble, but Garnacho doing really well to try and make amends for his error, and has done so in great style. Good tackle by Garnacho, but unfortunately for him, the only real passing option when midway inside Peru's half was to go all the way back to his goalkeeper. So Argentina building from the start once more. Tagliafico on the left, calling for Garnacho to come short. Doesn't arrive quickly enough, so he uses Otamendi. Enzela and Montiel combining over on the right hand side. 7 minutes to go until the break. No goals in Argentina first half in this Copa América. Only 7 minutes to make amends for that in the group stage. Ball threaded through to Martinez, doesn't quite find him. He was industrious in trying to win possession back, but he was offside nonetheless, so that's where that attack ends. Only slightly too early. I think it was a good call by the linesman over on that far side. VAR would have made double sure had Martinez connected with that and put it in the back of the net. No real chances of note for Peru, and when you haven't managed to score against Chile, another struggling side in South America at the moment, and against Canada, then not many people would have given them much of a prayer against Argentina. Unfortunately for them, they are not behind, and they have themselves a throw inside the Argentina half. Oliver Sonne doesn't connect, and then a long range effort from Cartagena deflects off his own teammate. It was Guerrero who was just standing on the edge of the area and was struck by the Cartagena shot, and that could easily have deflected past Emi Martinez. It did deflect past him, but not between his goalposts, and it goes wide. Bit of a wake-up call there for Argentina, who come forward, and there's a long-range effort from Di Maria from 20 yards out, trying to curl it around Gallese. Straight at him, really. Chance gone. Another save to add to Gallese's collection. We really just spring forward there and attack Argentina. So perhaps that Peruvian shot was a bit of a wake-up call as we approach the last 4.5 minutes of this first half. Now Reino on the left wing for Peru gets past his man, gets to the byline, tries to put a low cross in, deflects away though. Still an opportunity for the Peruvians. With Marcos Lopez again down the left, sends in a cross. It's not the best. Still Peru tries to keep the pressure on with Aldo Corto, and his ball can't find a teammate. He's looking for Oliver Sonne down the right hand side. Goes out of play. Really animated instructions being given on the sideline by Sati. 3 wins, 2 draws and a loss since taking over. That defeat to Canada is first in the Peruvian dugout. First loss, that is. His first game in the March international break was a 2-0 win over Nicaragua. Back that up with a 4-1 win over Dominican Republic, but since then Peru have scored just one goal. It could come in a victory at least against El Salvador. 0-0 draws against Paraguay, and in the Copa America against Chile. Or that 1-0 setback against the Canadians. A lot of experience in their front two. But with the ages to back it up as well. Paulo Guerrero starting this game is 40 years old. Edison Flores, a young whippersnapper at 30. Argentina have themselves a throw on the halfway line. Going taken to Lautaro Martínez, who gets another little bump in the back, goes down and draws another foul from his side. Free kick for Argentina taken by Lo Celso. Gives it back to Petzela. Headers receiving the short pass forward. Square he goes to the right hand side with Montiel. Inside the final 2 minutes of the opening 45. A little bit loose there from Paredes. Can Peru capitalise? No, the pass from Sergio Pena couldn't link up with Edson Flores. And again, Peru giving themselves platforms to try and build something, but maybe they get a bit of a rush of blood to the head and they're a bit wasteful. It seems like they want to go so quick on the attack. And now the ball comes in. This is the opportunity. It's a good save. Comes back to Garnacho and then he curls it wide. Lo Celso there with an opportunity for Argentina. That's the closest they've come so far. And once again, when they give Peru a sniff, they quickly break down the other end. Di Maria picking up with Montiel. Montiel's low cross found Lo Celso pretty much on the penalty spot. He struck the ball straight. Gallese made the save with his legs. It came back to Alejandro Garnacho on the left hand side of the area, and his shot curled over the bar. That was a good opportunity for Argentina. Lo Celso, I think, would have wanted to have done a bit better with that one. Tottenham man, 24 appearances in all competitions this season, a couple of goals. Has scored for his country this year as well, against El Salvador. Both these sides therefore facing El Salvador as a 3-0 win for Argentina in March. Or Peru got a 1-0 victory in June. Gallese with the ball in his hands. There's going to be 1 minute of time added on at the end of this first half. I'll provide updates from the other game during half-time. And as the second half progresses, if it's going to affect this one, but maybe one more chance for Peru. Cross comes over from the left. It's not really dealt with particularly well, then hooked away nicely at the back by Alejandro Garnacho, defending well. The youngster born in Madrid, Spain under-18 international before declaring for Argentina since under 20 level. Just cap number 6. Throw-in taken for Peru. They've got themselves another one, Sone, and then the ball just deflects off him. It's an Argentina throw. I'm not sure if we're going to have time to take it. The first minute, the only minute signalled, is up. Tagliafico is still preparing to take this throw in, and now there will not be any time to take it. The referee blows his whistle, and at half-time, Argentina, who are already guaranteed a place in the knockout rounds, 0. Peru, who are desperate for a win to stay in Copa America, 0. Join me in about 10 minutes time for second half coverage. and gentlemen, welcome back to Flash Scores, live and unofficial coverage of Argentina against Peru in the 2024 Copa América Group B. I'm your commentator Anton Thomas, and we've got 45 minutes of action to describe from the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. We are goals so far, as we have been for all three of Argentina's group matches. Current holders already safely through to the quarterfinals of World Cup holders as well, of course. Peru have a great record of getting through the groups. They are attempting to reach an 11th consecutive Copa América quarterfinal in a row, but things are not looking good for them so far, because they are yet to score a goal in the competition. They have got 1 point, which they earned against Chile, but they need a win tonight to stand any chance. And also Canada are drawing 0-0 with Chile in the other match, which means as things stand, Chile will be heading home. Argentina are on course to win Group A, as many people expected them to do as a canter. Heading on to the knockout stage, where they will play the team that comes second in Group B. And at the moment, that could be possibly Ecuador. They're sitting in second at the moment. Mexico might have something to say about that. Or maybe Venezuela on 6 points and in first place at the moment could still be caught. Jamaica in that group already out. Just a minute or two away from the start of the second half. Where Argentina have Emiliano Martinez in goal. They have a back four of Gonzalo Montiel, Germán Petzela, Nicolas Otamendi and Nicolas Tagliafico, Ezequiel Palacios, Andrew Paredes and Giovanni Lo Celso are in the middle. They attack Angel Di Maria, Lautaro Martínez and Alejandro Garnacho. For Peru, Pedro Gallese is in goal. They have a back three of Alexander Cayens, Carlos Zambrano and Aldo Corzo. Marcos Lopez, Brian Reina, Wilder Cartagena, Sergio Peña and Oliver Sone are in midfield. Up front, Edison Flores and Paulo Guerrero. Cartagena and Guerrero both booked in the first half. Two teams are just coming out of their respective tunnels, taking their places in dugouts and back on the field. Smattering of Peruvian support in amongst the vast swathes of blue and white shirted Argentina fans. Surprise, surprise, Lionel Messi in deep conversation with Rodrigo de Paul. It's having some interruptions with my pictures at the moment, so I have to apologise if I have to leave you briefly, but all well and good for the moment as the Peruvian players make their way out onto the pitch for the second half. Walter Samuel, the assistant manager, taking the reins this evening in the absence of Lionel Scaloni. Switching on from the stands. Lionel Messi, a bit of a thigh problem last time out against Chile, so not being risked this evening, but is officially named on the bench, but whether or not he comes on will be another story. But in fact there will be a change at half-time for Peru. They've sent out their number 13, Jesus Castillo. Try to get confirmation shortly of who he has come on the field for. Just the one change at the break for the Peruvians, for either side in fact, and we are back underway. Peru keeping us off for the second half. Going from right to left as everything's on the screen. But it does seem to have settled down for the moment, so I'm able to bring you live commentary as Argentina having one possession back inside their own half. They're trying to play their way out of trouble. Nice touch by Montiel in the field. Almost left behind there by Lo Celso. 1 minute gone in the second half. Argentina in control of the ball, working their way up to the halfway line. Lautaro Martínez with a pass around the back to Lo Celso. He needs option. Lovely ball forward. It's an opportunity for Argentina, and they've taken it. There's that man again, Lautaro Martínez, right at the start of the second half. Excellent play right through the middle. Argentina carving a hole through the Peruvian defence, and once again Lautaro Martínez, 3 goals in 3 games in the 2024 Copa América. Finally got his chance to start a game, and he has rewarded his manager. He played a lovely through ball in the build-up to the goal, then just continued his run through the middle, and after a couple of more passes, Lo Celso to Di Maria, and then Di Maria with a beautiful round-the-back pass to Lautaro Martínez, who set himself with his first touch and then just chipped the ball delightfully over the advancing Pedro Gallese, and he has given Argentina the lead really early in the second half. His previous 2 goals coming very, very late on in the games. He hasn't taken as long this time when given an opportunity from the start. Lautaro Martínez, he gives Lionel Messi a big hug on the sidelines. It's Argentina 1, Peru 0. Lautaro Martínez moving ahead in the golden boot race, or is he? Because there is a VAR check on this goal, although the referee has quickly given a thumbs up, and with a wave of his right arm tells Peru to kick the game off again, and the goal does stand. It's Argentina 1, Peru 0. 3 minutes gone in the second half. Lautaro Martínez striking again. Where would Argentina be in this Copa América without him? Good play at the back from Leandro Paredes, breaking up Peru's attempted attack down their left-hand side. Has gone out of play though for a throw-in to be taken by Marcos Lopez. Never actually got confirmation of that substitution. I'll try and look for confirmation. It was Cartagena who came off. Wilder Cartagena, central midfielder who was on a yellow card, replaced by Peru's number 13, Jesus Castillo. Castillo on to double figures in caps this evening. Scored just the 1 goal for his country. Offside against Peru as they attempt a long ball over the top. Argentina will have themselves a free kick in the middle of their own half. Paredes takes short and they work out to Montiel on the right hand side. Nice ball inside the hands of Di Maria, just chips one over the top. Brought down by Celso. It's back to goal though. It's used Tagliafico. Deflection. Brian Reina. Will be a throw in for the Albiceleste. Tagliafico preparing to take. Scrappy though from Argentina at the back of the room. Might have a chance here down the right hand side. They can get bodies forward, but they can't get them forward quickly enough, although they have drawn a foul. It will be a free kick in a dangerous area for La Bicolor. Lautaro Martínez guilty of committing the foul that time, right on the Peru right wing. And it's going to be Sergio Peña to take a right-footed free kick. He does swing this one over. Here's the signal. Plenty of bodies around the edge of the area to aim for. Argentina keeping another high line. Over it comes now. It's a good ball that's just flicked away at the edge of the 6-yard box by Otamendi. Recycled at the back by Zambrano. Another ball comes in towards the back post. They keep it alive, and Martinez climbs well and gathers the ball amongst the crowd. I think he has landed on Lautaro Martínez, who is holding the top of his head as he lays flat on his back on the 6-yard box. It might not have been Martinez that he initially collided with, but then as Lautaro Martínez fell, Emi Martinez fell on top of him. He does seem to be in a bit of bother here. In the meantime, I'm being shown a replay of the goal, which confirms that Lautaro Martínez certainly was offside. Lovely little chip finish. But he's a bit worse for wear at the moment. Wearing number 22 on his back, the man who plays for Internazionale. 25 goals with his country, make that 26 of course. For any 6 World Cup qualifiers at the end of 2023. Back in form now though, 2 against Guatemala earlier this month in the warm-ups. Against Costa Rica in March. There's been a profitable 2024 in an Argentina shirt for Lautaro Martínez, but he is making his way off. I'm not really sure if he's going to be able to continue. He's got 2 medical staff treating him at the moment. Now, as things stand in Group A, Argentina on the maximum 9 points with a +4 goal difference as well. They haven't conceded a goal in the tournament as of yet. And Canada, who are still drawing with Chile, heading through with them in 2nd place. Sloppy pass though from Di Maria as we get underway again. Edson Flores, oh, that's a really, really poor challenge on Ezequiel Palacios, and Flores is just being stood over by the referee, who was just waiting for him to get to his feet so he could brandish the yellow card. They've done well there, Peru, to win the ball back. And then Flores' touch is a little heavy. Gave an opportunity to Ezequiel Palacios, and then he got cleared out really by Edson Flores. So both Peru strikers on a yellow card. Cause issues later in the game when they desperately need themselves a goal. Is it a case of just throw on the extra attacker and hope that they don't make any more silly challenges, or do you replace the men on yellow cards? Perhaps quite a dilemma when it's strikers you're talking about, but if they're going to be putting in challenges like that from Flores, then you might as well take them off. And Argentina trying to capitalise now down their right hand side. Montiel and Di Maria combining. Di Maria finds Montiel again as he makes his way into the area, and his cross is blocked by Lopez. It's going to be a corner for Argentina, their first of the 2nd half. Down on this near side of the look at things, that's the Argentina right wing. And it looks like Peru are getting ready for a couple more changes. They've taken a quick corner. Di Maria into Garnacho. His cross was blocked. It's going to be another Argentina corner. I think Di Maria might take his time over this one and swing it into the danger zone. Lautaro Martínez is back on the field and is making a nuisance of himself out this corner. Di Maria is along the ground and it's fired in. It's in the back of the net. What an unorthodox corner goal for Argentina to make it 2-0. And coming into the back post is Nicolas Tagliafico, but I'm not sure if this is going to stand. The referee just calling for a halt there. I think he's awarded a free kick to Peru. What was the issue there? I think there was a foul on the goalkeeper. I think he was being impeded. Such a strange corner towards the near post, pretty much along the floor by Di Maria, and it was flicked on by Lautaro Martínez, and out the back post, steering it into the back of the net was Tagliafico, but there was an Argentina man grappling with Gallese, who brought him to the ground. I think, according to the big screen in the stadium, they are checking the goal, and as I say, the check is now complete. There are going to be two further changes for Peru. And they are taking off one of the booked strikers. Paulo Guerrero is coming off the field, and he is being replaced by Gianluca Lapadula. And in fact, they're taking off both of them. Edison Flores off as well. And he is being replaced by another centre forward, Jose Rivera. So I asked the question of Jorge Fossati, and he has answered it. So the two experienced strikers of Edison Flores and Paulo Guerrero, both of them on a yellow card, replaced by Jose Rivera, plays football in his homeland for Universitario, and a man born in Italy, Gianluca Lapadula. Started both games, played full 90 against Chile. It's not fancy from the start today, but let's see what he can do in the next 37 minutes of this one. They've got some defending to do again, because they found Lautaro Martínez in the box again. This time they do defend well, Peru. It was Lo Celso who was guilty of fouling Pedro Gallese that led to that disallowed Tagliafico goal. First touch of the game for Lapadula, but he can't pick out a teammate. Peruvian attack that breaks down. So 57 minutes gone in the game. It is Argentina 1, Peru 0. 10 minutes ago, Lautaro Martínez breaking the deadlock with a lovely finish after a fantastic swift move through the middle by Lionel Scaloni's men. Just taking their time to try and play their way out of trouble here, Argentina, but it does seem to have worked out for them. Chip forward by Di Maria, and it's just gone out of play. Fired out of play rather strangely by Carlos Zambrano. He's given away a free kick inside his throw-in, I should say, inside his own half. Being pressured by Alejandro Garnacho. See a replay of an altercation between Zambrano and Lautaro Martínez. There were some heated exchanges in the first half. That seems to have carried on into the second. All three players who were booked in the game thus far have been taken off. Already without Miguel Araujo, Peru. He was sent off in the 1-0 loss to Canada. Whereas Luis Advincula suffered an injury in the first game against Chile during the first half, didn't play any part against Canada. He has been named among the substitutes this evening, but again, it might be a bit of a surprise if he plays any part in the proceedings. Forward, Palacios, and now Lo Celso as Argentina come over halfway line behind Garnacho. The bit of a ricochet almost falls Argentina's way, and maybe a second one will, and good tidying up at the back there by Alexander Cayens. In the end, Peru give themselves a throw-in. In fact, there was a man in Argentinian blue and white coming back from an offside position there, so it will be Peru free kick, I should say. If the Argentine fans are in good voice while it was 0-0 in the first half, you can imagine how much they are celebrating and singing and dancing right now as we hit the hour mark. Long ball forward finds Lopez, he just flicks it on into the path of Reina. Reina receives it back, tries to go on a run down the left wing, but good tackle to cut it out by Palacios. Going to the Peruvians, it looks like Marcos Lopez is setting himself for a long throw. Can he hurl this one into a danger area? Over it comes now. Bounces once in the area, and the referee has given a foul Argentina's way. Whole host of substitutes getting warm for the Argentinians. That's their goalkeeper Lionel Martínez gets ready to take the free kick. They go down the right hand side. Argentina, a little back heel from Di Maria doesn't quite work out, but it's deflected out of play. Montiel waiting to take the throw. Back to Di Maria on the halfway line. The field pass finds Tagliafico in space on the left. He cuts in field, finds Palacios. Palacios picks up again. Now Di Maria in the centre, just chips it over the top. Can he find a runner? And no, he can't. Ezequiel Palacios continued his forward progression and was ghosting into the area, but the goalkeeper Gallese did well to cut out another nice chip ball forward from Di Maria. He's on the ball again. Quick 1-2 between him and Palacios, but once again Argentina just get crowded out at the vital moment. Peru try to spring forward, but the long ball looking for Lapadula is overhit. And they're preparing a fourth substitution already for Peru. Just 62 minutes gone in the game. Argentina still have their starting 11 out on the field. There was a late change. Andy Polo was in the initial starting 11. Teams are announced now before kickoff. So we've seen no sign of him. It was Oliver Sonne who started the match. He played just 6 minutes against Chile in the competition before today. Had much of an impact in the second half. Argentina have themselves a free kick around the halfway line. It's going to be another change though for Peru. Coming off is number 11, Ryan Reina. He is going to be replaced by Franco Sanelato. Sanelato, 24 years of age. And he is also playing in the Copa América 2024 for the first time. Di Maria seems to have come off worse from a little coming together. They seem quite innocuous, but he'd be holding his right ear and it's a little bit of pain, and he carries on. Argentina taking the free kick quickly already. They bring the ball over the halfway line with Nicolas Otamendi, former Manchester City man. These days plying his trade in Spain. In Portugal, I should say, with Benfica. My apologies. It's rather late where I am, so forgive me if I make one or two mistakes. We'll put it down to the tiredness. It's a tough life staying up late for these Copa América matches, but I love it all the same. It's great to be able to bring you these commentaries for you live on Flashcore. Finally, Walter Samuel. He is readying his first two substitutes, but they're going to have to wait to come on. Peru will have a throw. Kajens takes it. Can't pick out a teammate though. Palacios looks for Garnacho, but his header forward won't reach him. Peru coming forward now with Peña. On to Sonne. Sees it back again, the man who plays in Denmark. Little chip over the top from Castillo. Neither Sonne again. Can he keep it in play? The ball just runs away from him. Appreciates the efforts of his teammates. Plays for Silkeborg in Denmark. Is a Danish citizen as well. Wearing just his 5th cap. And it's the end of the evening for another man winning his 5th cap for Argentina. Alejandro Garnacho comes off. Coming on is Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez is going to be the replacement for Giovanni Lo Celso, and taking the place of Garnacho on the wing will be number 15 Nicolas Gonzalez. Two men who began the game against Peru last time out. I had to settle for a place on the bench, and as I just take my arm proceedings to go through all my substitutions, Peru take a shot from long range. It's Marcos Lopez who really tested Emi Martinez out of nothing, really 30 yards from goal. It was a really good strike, and Martinez probably should have done a little bit better with that one. It was coming at him with a lot of pace. He didn't have to dive full stretch for it. He didn't manage to catch it. He's given away a corner. Opportunity now for Peru, who haven't really looked in the game, especially in the last few minutes or so, getting ready to take a corner as we approach the final quarter of the match. Two men over the corner. It's going to be Lopez towards the back post. There's a man out there who gets the head on it. It's been deflected out of play for another corner. It was Zambrano at the back who headed into a danger area. Now there's the yellow card being shown to Paredes. Not overly sure what that was for. I think a little bit of a push. Just coming together. Oh, a real shove in the back, in fact, on Lapadula. Really silly from Leandro Paredes. The ball had already gone. The corner had already been conceded. Decides to give his opponent a huge shove in the back. Both of them standing off the pitch as well. It was completely unwarranted. There's another corner for the Peruvians nonetheless. So Peña takes. The outswing gets cleared. Only as far though as Marcos Lopez. He tries to link up with Jose Rivera, but they're going backwards, Peru. Long ball over the top, looking for Peña, won't quite find him. Argentina can clear, but Sonne is back there. Decides to use his goalkeeper Gayese as Peru get back into position again. Header forward, looking for Rivera, but just behind him. 22 minutes to the 90 still to be played. Argentina with another narrow lead, 1-0. They are still to concede in this tournament. Di Maria to Martinez, back to Di Maria. There's a 4-on-2 chance. If Argentina can move the ball quickly, they can. To Montiel. Montiel tries to cross, and he's claiming, I'm not sure if he's claiming a handball there or a corner. And the referee seems to be pointing to the penalty spot. The Peru players are frustrated with that one. I'm not really sure whether the referee now pointing towards the corner. Montiel's cross, it seemed to hit the elbow of Jesus Castillo as he went down to block the cross. He had his hand up in a rather unorthodox, unnatural position, and it definitely did prevent the ball from coming in, and all the fans in Argentinian blue and white are claiming handball, and now there's a huge amount of argy-bargy and handbags in the middle of the 18-yard box. Lautaro Martínez is involved, Nicolas Gonzalez as well, virtually everyone in a Peru shirt. They're trying to scuff up the penalty spot as well, Peru. Then Argentina players are trying to protect the penalty spot, make a ring around it. Leandro Paredes is the man just trying to stay away from all the action and he's keeping the ball in his hands, waiting to strike this one. It is a penalty for Argentina. The referee didn't really make a strong signal with his arm. I wasn't too sure if he'd actually given the penalty or not at first. 20 minutes to go in the game, and Argentina have a golden opportunity to double their lead. There is a VAR check though on the penalty. Paredes is continuing with the formalities for now. He has put the ball on the spot. Gallese is not even on his 6-yard line, let alone his goal line, so we're going to have to have a bit of a wait. It seems like the check is over. Leandro Paredes came close with a free kick in the first half. He is the dead ball specialist. Without Lionel Messi on the pitch, it seems for Argentina it's going to be a right-footed strike. The referee just checking that everyone is stood 10 yards from the penalty. What can Leandro Paredes do? 5 goals in an Argentina shirt. On his 64th cap, he steps up. Oh, and the ball cannons back off the bar. It's back into play. Martinez with a shot. Oh, and it deflects and is safely gathered, and it stays at 1-0. Paredes can't double Argentina's lead. Struck the penalty so true. It just cannoned back into play. And he just puts his arms up in frustration. Looks to the heavens. He knows what a golden opportunity that was. It went high. It looked like it came off the bar at first, the way it was shaking. It was so fast, hard to even tell where it hit. It did strike the post. He sent the goalkeeper the wrong way, and it remains Argentina 1, Peru 0. Argentina have been in control of this game, but is that little lifeline, is that little bit of hope that Peru need in this game, or are Argentina going to try and make amends? Angel Di Maria with a long crossfield pass. It's been touched down by Paredes. Teammate couldn't protect the ball, but they'll come again, Argentina. They won themselves another free kick. This time Enzo Fernandez is caught in the Peruvian half. It's Montiel, my apologies, is coming in off his wing. Poor challenge this time by Jesus Castillo. Just limping somewhat as he gets to his feet there, Montiel. Seems in a bit of bother, but Ezequiel Palacios is preparing to take this free kick, goes short, uses Montiel. It does seem okay to continue. Done nothing with the free kick. Argentina only working all the way back to the goalkeeper, who was under pressure for a couple of seconds there. Lionel Martínez. But they have survived Argentina, and they've stretched Peru somewhat as they attack down the wing. Now Di Maria comes off his wing, a shot from out wide, and it's gone wide. Enzo Fernandez this time didn't really catch that one as he would have liked from the Peru edge of the Peru penalty area, I should say. Not sure if he was looking to beat Gallese at his near post, or if he just put his angles wrong somewhat, but it went well wide. 74 minutes on the clock. Just the one goal here. It's still 0-0 between Canada and Chile. So nothing changed as of much of this second half. Argentina going through on 9 points. Canada joining them in the last 8 with 4. Maybe there's still time for things to change as Peru gets some bodies into the Argentina half. Will loft it forward, headed away by Herman Petzela. Out to the Peru left hand side now, Marcos Lopez trying to create a crossing angle. Once again Petzela thwarting him. Now it's Alexander Cayennes trying to keep things alive for Peru, but he runs down a bit of a dark alley. Ezequiel Palacios, right down by his own corner flag, gets caught. The referee says play on. Argentina finally trying to get themselves out of trouble, but again they lose out. Sergio Peña breaking up the play, and he's drawn the foul. Did well there, Peña. And he plays in Sweden for Malmö. Peru, 2-time winners of the Copa America in 1939 and 1975. They didn't face Argentina either time that they've won the competition. They've only beaten Argentina 3 times in their 17 previous Copa America meetings. As things stand, Argentina on course for a 13th win, but maybe we could well see our 3rd ever draw if Peru can do something with this free kick. Wide on the left, Lopez ready to take. Swings it over with his left foot. It can't beat the first man. It is just headed up into the air though. Still an opportunity perhaps for Peru, and then a second bite. Argentina do clear it, but it's Lopez takes a throw, but the referee not happy with something. Argentina are going to be making 2 more substitutions. I'm being shown a replay of the build-up to the penalty. I can't see these substitutions for the moment, and it will be Angel Di Maria who makes way. Di Maria grabbing an assist and playing a vital role in a lot of the good things that Argentina did in this game. Off he comes. He's going to be rested for the final 40 minutes, and the man who sadly missed the penalty for Argentina has come off as well. Leandro Paredes makes his way off the field. A little bit of confusion now down on the touchline. It seems that Peru are making a change as well. And number 10, Christian Cueva, has come on, and again wasn't shown who he came off for, so I'll just try and confirm those 3 substitutions for you as soon as I possibly can. Christian Cueva is definitely on for the Peruvians. And he came on for Marcos Lopez. Attacking midfielder on for who plays at left back. He's been more as a left winger in this game, but an attacking substitution nonetheless. The Peru boss. We're on for the final 13 minutes of this game. There's Guido Rodriguez, came on instead of Leandro Paredes. And it was Valentin Carboni, young 19-year-old who plays for Monza in Italy, who has come on to replace Angel Di Maria, wearing just cap number 3. Carboni. Still no change in the other game. Peru heading out bottom of the group as things stand. Their long run of continually making it through the groups is coming to an end. Guido Rodriguez now on the ball for Argentina inside his own half. Tagliafico looking up with Otamendi. Into the halfway line, then comfortable turning the ball back to Petzela, who I'd want to chase. Now it's Palacios. Montiel continued his movement forward into the Peru half, uses Petzela. Guido Rodriguez is taking the sting out of the ball for the moment. So Argentina just shuffle back into position. Tagliafico comes on his wing and links up with Guido Rodriguez himself, and then the ball forward to Enzo Fernandez, draws a foul. 10 minutes to go of the 90. No sign of Lionel Messi this evening, as expected. Argentina getting the job done nonetheless, and it's the man who's scored in all of their games so far in this tournament. Sandro Martinez has made the difference. Maybe he can again. Can't quite find him with the key pass there. Carbone's ball just going a little bit astray. Attempted to move the ball back through Nicolas Gonzalez, but his work cannot be profited from. It's cleared away by Carlos Zambrano up to the halfway line. Seems to be waving play on in Peru's favour as they find Cueva. Now Jesus Castillo in the middle of the park, thinks about ball over the top but just plays it short. Now it's with Cueva again. Wide to Cayens slips on through to Zanelato, tries a cross. I think the ball just ricocheted back off him after it was blocked by Herman Petzela. A little bit unfortunate there for Zanelato. And it will just be a goal kick for Argentina, who are edging closer. They've lost a little bit of possession overall, 76% now. It was 81 at one point in the first half. 81 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock at the moment. So they're causing trouble for themselves at the moment, Argentina, just overplaying somewhat at the back, although they were fortunate there to draw a foul. Now we will see yet another change. It's another man who's going to be playing in this tournament for the first time, Lucas Martinez Cuarta. It's going to be coming on to replace that man Petzela. Martinez Cuarta plays for Fiorentina, 28-year-old centre-back, so might come back change here. Played a handful of minutes against both Ecuador and Guatemala. Warm-up games in June, not included in March. His last starting back was in the World Cup qualifiers against Peru. Argentina going very well in those. Peru not so much, unfortunately for them. Another ball slipped through to Martinez. He sat the defender down. He fires on goal. It's well saved by Gallese though. Argentina just creating a chance all of a sudden, just finding gaps inside the Peru defence once more, and Martinez is frustrated with himself. He believes he should have finished that one off. 7 minutes still to be played in this game, of the 90 minutes that is, the first 90 minutes that is. Argentina not quite home and hosed yet. He did the hard part, Lautaro Martínez. Beat the defender, all ends up. Fired straight out the goalkeeper. It needed saving though. Gallese making the save. Midfield now to Guido Rodriguez, who looks out wide. He can't find Nicolas Gonzalez. Aldo Corto committed himself, but he was beaten all ends up. He was being put under a bit of pressure. All of a sudden it was Lautaro Martínez, but feels he should have done better with the finish. Seven goals in all competitions for Internazionale this season. 3 in 3 in the 2024 Copa América. But he'll just be frustrated he hasn't made it 4. Paenz brings down Ezequiel Palacios. Free kick to Argentina on their right hand side. Walter Samuel still shouting instructions to his side. And even a draw now would still be enough for first place in the group. But it's the way they're playing Argentina. It seems like they want to give themselves a bit of daylight and really wrap this one up. They'll chip over the top from Montiel. It's behind Valentin Carbone. I think may well have been coming back from an offside position nonetheless. Free kick for Peru from the edge of their own area. We're inside the last 5 minutes. Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. There's a lot of happy Argentinian faces in the crowd. It's one of the bigger crowds I've seen at this Copa América thus far, but then usually is the case when Lionel Messi is in town, when he's not on the field. Ball launched forward to Martinez. Can he win this one? He can, and he's chipped it over the goalkeeper again. Oh, calamity at the back for Peru, who just presented an opportunity to the man who continues to extend his lead for the Golden Boot. It is 4 goals in 3 games for Lautaro Martínez, who just cannot stop scoring in the 2024 Copa América in the United States. Header forward. It looked like Peru had dealt with it, and then another just ball is booted forward in hope more than expectation. And once again it was Aldo Porto who was unable to deal with the pressure of Martinez. He slipped at the vital moment, and the fortunate little touch fell the way of Martinez, who kept his composure, didn't panic when he got in front of goal with defenders all around him and the goalkeeper advancing. And the first time, delicate chip. He's not done it once against Pedro Gallese, he's done it twice, and Corto and Gallese are going to be seeing Lautaro Martinez in their nightmares for some time. And it seems like they have finally wrapped up the 3 points. Argentina and Peru are surrounding the referee again. And the referee's got his yellow card out, and he's shown it to a really animated Carlos Zambrano, who's had to be led away by teammates. It's all getting a bit unsavoury. Peru, they're not used to going out in the group stage of the Copa América. But it looks like that long run of always making the quarterfinals is well and truly over now. Second straight defeat, and they haven't scored a goal in the whole tournament. When one team can't score and another one doesn't concede, it's hardly surprising that Argentina have topped Group A without really breaking a sweat, and Peru are rock bottom. We are now underway. Once again, Lautaro Martinez, 2 goals for him. He has scored 4 of Argentina's 5 goals in the group stage, and it is Argentina 2, Peru 0. We're inside minute number 89. Let's see if Peru can leave the Copa América with at least a goal. They want themselves a throw deep into Argentina territory. Oliver Sonne takes a throw, finds a little bit of support, cross comes in, that's better from Peru, and have they scored? Oh no, it comes off the inside of the post, and a cross goal and out. Oh, you cannot get closer than that. And it was the substitute Franco Zanilato with the header, and he'd beaten Emi Martinez off the inside of the post. Lovely header. Oh, that's so unfortunate. So unfortunate for Franco Zanilato, who was looking for his first goal for Peru. He plays for Alianza Lima in the capital back home. That would have been just something for the Peru fans to smile about and take home with them. but it looks like that chance is gone. Martinez wasn't going to reach it. If it was just an inch further to the right, it would have found the back of the net. Another long ball forward is a difficult one for Peru to deal with. Argentina recycling possession inside their half, and then a long shot goes well over the bar. It's Lapadula trying his luck from inside his own half. Not even sure if Martinez was particularly far up his line. I think it was more just in frustration there that Lapadula just swung a boot at that one well over the top, and quite rightly being shown replays of Lautaro Martinez's winning moments in this game. Another 2 for him. Martinez with the goal kick. We've already played 25 seconds of added time. Haven't seen any signal from the fourth official or from the graphics to indicate how many minutes are going to be added on. But we continue nonetheless. How much longer before Peru are just put out of their misery? Argentina just going through the motions. 4 minutes were added on. We've almost finished the first of those. Emi Martinez, who was tested a couple of times in the second half after being a spectator for most of Argentina's group stage thus far, it has to be said. Ball cut out by Jesus Castillo in the middle of the park. That's still a chance for Peru to grab themselves. It will now just be a consolation goal. They will have themselves a free kick on the halfway line. The Argentina fans don't care, they are in full voice once more. Their Copa America is rolling on. It looks like it will be either Ecuador or Mexico in the last 16, still potentially Venezuela. That will be decided with tomorrow's games. Gallen's still trying to get forward, wins his side a free kick on the left hand side, just outside the area. Good opportunity to just dink the ball into the box. They've played it short, in fact, to Cueva. Played back to the free kick taker Peña. Now he floats one into the area, cleared away, back out, and as far as Castillo, who blazes it over the bar. Or in fact, did it deflect? It looks like it's been awarded as a corner. Very happy Argentina fan who's got the ball, and now all the fans are taking turns to have selfies with it. Corner then for Peru. Just over a minute of the 4 that were signalled to be played. Peña takes the corner, swings it over to the back post. Got a couple of targets out there, won't quite fall for any of them. They're trying to keep it alive. And now an opportunity for Argentina to break. They're going nowhere fast with it. The ball goes out of play. Peña getting ready to take a throw in. And now more frustration, and Peña's the latest man to have his name taken. Just threw the ball into the ground as hard as he could. Cueva is also having words with the referee. The stadium really is bouncing. Argentina fans, male and female, young and old, all up and dancing in celebration. Their side has secured maximum points in the Copa America group stage as they look to retain the trophy that they won 3 years ago in Brazil. First time they won it since 1993. To go back level with Argentina. They won back-to-back titles in 1991 and 1993. After so long without the trophy, maybe they'll go back-to-back again. We are now in added time, at the end of the added time, and in fact that is where the referee blows his final whistle And no Lionel Scaloni, no Lionel Messi, no problem for Argentina, because they've got Lautaro Martínez, who scored twice in the second half, once early on, once late on, with very similar dinked finishes over the advancing PERU COPA. And he has assured, with his third and fourth goals of this Copa América, that Argentina sail through to the quarterfinals with maximum points, 3 wins out of 3, and no goals conceded for the Albiceleste. A perfect group stage performance. Peru didn't manage to score a goal in the whole tournament. They head out with just 1 point to their name. And that's where it ends at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Argentina 2, Peru 0. I've been Anthony Thomas for Flash Score. Thank you very much for joining me this evening.